Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be ranking the top 10 best power forwards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. Right now, before we hop into today's video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into today's video. So, we have 10 power forwards to go through and rank here in today's video, and I think we're going to do a good job of putting together a list here that is, it's a good solid list. I feel like the power forward position is relatively straightforward. I will say this, I did not include either Darko or Wemby on this list. Technically, they're power forward eligible. But at this point, I just think if you get those guys, you're probably playing them at center. You know what I mean? Unless you're one of the like 4 people in the world that has both of them and spends $10,000 a week on the game. There aren't very many of those people, so I don't think that really counts. If you have those cards somehow, you're probably playing them at center right now. Realistically, I just don't see the point of including them at this point in the year on a power forward list. They just take up spots at this point, you know what I mean? So decided not to include them, but everybody else who's power forward eligible is valid for this list. And so starting at number 10, I'm going to go with Karl-Anthony Towns. I think this card, I think I've been sleeping on him, to be totally honest, a little bit. He's really good. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan, legend set shot, all 99, pretty much everything, every single important Hall of Fame badge, pretty much for a big. JT Thor base is awesome. Dirk upper's good, not amazing, but JT Thor base is really good, so it works out. It's a very good shot. Very good shot. Levine dribble style, Curry escape, Vince drag back, pretty solid animations across the board. I mean, I think Cat's really good. It was between Cat and Hakeem for spot number 10, and I think Cat's got the better jumper. I think on my power forwards tier, I said a couple of days ago, I think I had Hakeem above Cat. I think that was a mistake. I think Cat takes that number 10 spot, and I think that is fair to place him there. Number 9, Nikola Jokic. Very similar card, in all honesty. Both Cat and Jokic are 6'11" with Dirk Nowitzki upper. They're very, very similarly sized bigs, similar skill bigs, similar jumper bigs. Both have good escape, good drag back. Realistically, very similar cards. I think Jokic might have slightly better dunk animations. Jokic has Levine dribble style, which I think is nice. I don't think Cat has a dribble style like that. Or no, Cat has Levine as well. I'm tripping. What am I talking about? But again, very similar cards. I think Jokic and Cat do the same thing pretty much on the court, and probably for that reason should be back-to-back on this list. I think this is a reasonable placement for both of those guys. Number 8 is going to be Darko Milicic. I understand he's not quite as fast as guys like Cat or Jokic, but he is a little bigger than both of them. 89 speed, 89 agility means put a speedster shoe on him, that gets up to about a 97. Or if you have a coach like a Larry Brown, that just boosts it up to a 95 base speed and agility. So only an 86 3-ball too. You would look at this card and go, he's not crazy fast, he's not the highest 3-ball rating. How's this card really, really good? But 95 standing, 95 driving, 94 interior, 98 block with great defense, very good shooting ability, and great finishing as well. And also, you have a guy who's got a great jumper with Levine dribble style, Curry escape, Curry slide, and pro drag back. So he's got the behind the back that neither Cat nor Jokic has. I think his shot's probably a little better than both those guys. He's a little bit bigger than both of them are. To me, I think he's the better option. I think it's close. I think you could absolutely go either way in these 3 guys. But I think I want to put Darko just a spot above both of them. And I think that's a reasonable placement on this list. Number 7, Bol Bol. Limited shot, elite in every other way. 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan. He's an extremely good card at the power forward position, but that does not change the fact that his jumper's not very good. Now, Trey escape, Levine dribble style is really nice. The rest of his SIGs aren't particularly impressive, but awesome dunk animations on a guy who's 7'3" with a 7'7" wingspan, 99 speed. Levine dribble style, Trey escape is still going to be extremely glitchy. He's going to do a lot of glitchy things defensively as well. With his size, I do think he's a very, very good card, but he's also, again, a very, very expensive card. And I don't know, 25 100 overall pieces in this festival is going to run you a decent chunk of money still. It's not a guy who I think is reasonably feasible to get for the vast majority of players. He's definitely very good, but he's not worth spending several $100s to be able to get. That's kind of my point with Bol Bol, and that's why he's only at number 7. Number 6, Moses Malone. Honestly, even though Moses is 5 inches shorter than Bol Bol, I think he's better because the honest truth is his shot is better, his SIGs are a little better. Just overall, I think he's a more versatile card. His shot is way better. Dwight Powell LaMarcus is like one of the better big man jumpers in the game, whereas Bol Bol has the worst jumper on this list. To me, Moses has enough to be better. I think the difference between like a Moses and guys like Jokic and Towns is his shot is better than both those guys' shots, and I'd say his movement's a little more complete than those guys. I just think he's a little bit better version of that type of big, and I think Dirk's upper's kind of on Jokic and Cat. LaMarcus Aldridge's upper is one of the better uppers in the game, especially on a big. I really like Moses. I think he's a stud. I wish these cards were more attainable. The void reward players like him and Manu are both awesome cards, and yet almost nobody has them because you have to get incredibly lucky to actually get them. So yeah, that's just kind of how it is. Tim Duncan is going to be number 5 for me. I think Timmy D is another just absolutely elite all-around power forward. He's 6'11" with 7'3" wingspan, 99 everything, legend post-up poet, but again, pretty much every single important Hall of Fame badge. KPJ Oscar's a really good shot. Garland dribble style is super solid. Kemba escape, Trey behind the back. The Harden dragback's not the best, but the rest of his sigs are really good. He's got great dunk animations. He's got a great jumper. 6'11", 7'3" wingspan. Very similar to Moses, honestly. I think he's a really good all-around card. I think him and Moses being back-to-back makes a lot of sense, just like Jokic and Towns being back-to-back. They're both very, very good as well. Number 4, and he's mainly here because of size and jumper, Joel Embiid. A little bit bigger than a Moses, a Tim. He's more like Darko sized, but his shot is crazy glitchy. 7 foot with a 7'5" wingspan. Matt Ryan's Steph is a phenomenal jumper. Levine dribble style and like no other SIGs, that is something you can definitely criticize. Is he moves worse than this card, this card, this card, this card, this card, and this card. He's the worst dribbler on the list so far. But he's bigger than Jokic and Towns are. His shot is much better than theirs. He's bigger than Moses and Duncan are. His shot's similar to theirs. They do move better than he does, but I think he gives you more defensively at the power forward position with his additional size at this point in the year. And to be fair, not every card on the court needs to be an incredible elite shot creator. He's 99 speed at 7 foot tall with an absolutely spectacular jumper and a good dribble style. That's going to work at the power forward position. You know what I mean? So that is why I have Embiid at number 4. Number 3, Patrick Ewing. First time Ewing's been a top power forward in a long time. Top big man, period. He is 7 foot with a 7'4" wingspan. 99 everything. Legend post-up poet as well. But PJ Tucker, Jeremiah Robinson Earl on very quick with jaw dribble style, Steph escape. The rest of his SIGs aren't absolutely insane, but he's basically very similar to Embiid in terms of incredible jumper, but has more off the dribble versatility. And obviously is very similar in size. His shot's really good. I think what he is, he's a bigger version of guys like Tim and Malone. So again, puts him just slightly above Embiid because he's got the size those guys don't quite have. That's the logic behind his placement at number 3. Number 2 is going to be Shaquille O'Neal. Probably not a surprise to see Shaq be very high up on this list. At 7 with a 7'7" wingspan, 99 everything, legend brick wall, Steph base, LaMarcus upper on very quick with jaw dribble style, Jimmy escape, the Curry slide. I don't love the Curry dragback, but the rest of his SIGs are awesome. He finishes everything. He's just an absolute problem, man. Shaq is one of the best bigs in the game, no matter what. His shot is amazing. He feels massive on the court. He's such a high impact elite big. And the only one that I think is better right now is David Robinson. D-Rob is basically Shaq sized, but with, I mean, honestly, very similar as a jumper. I wouldn't say it's a better shot, but it's a very similar shot. But he's got Shea escape. That's probably the one thing. And just, I guess, all the extra legend badges and stuff to help. The Shea escape's kind of the one thing that I think makes a little bit of a difference here. I really think D-Rob is my favorite right now. Shaq's amazing, but D-Rob is, I was so impressed by that card when I used him. Again, just like a lot of these cards, the unfortunate part about D-Rob is that the attainability of that card is among the worst of anybody on this list. In fact, it is the worst of anybody on this list right now. 20 invincible pieces in this festival is a lot of money. He's a spectacular card, but very few people have him, and for good reason, because the cost is unbelievable, and I don't think he's worth it. He is probably the best power forward on this list, though. I hope y'all did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.